within 60 days of me being in a full-time, I made 10K. It was my long life dream to like become a lawyer and make a lot of money, not only for myself, but like to give back to my parents. And then when I became a lawyer, it would have taken me years and years and years to save up enough to even like maybe get them a holiday. So I thought, okay, I have to make money really quickly, and a lot of it. Went through Instagram, typed in how to make money online quickly, and then found I started making really good money online. So within 60 days of me being in a full-time, I made 10K, and then I quit my little job. And then I didn't post my results, but people started hearing about me. I had guys basically saying, hey, look, how can I get the same results? And I started teaching them. Vaka, for instance, to say at 18 that he made enough money from to buy himself an apartment is crazy. Like, that is insane. Aaron, what's he, 20 in Turkey? Yeah. 21, 20. Making 16K per month. Joe literally said, I want two things from this. I want to make enough money to quit my job, and I want to make enough money to travel. He made 11K in his third month. He's been to Marbella, Thailand, Miami, all in the space of like a month or so, and then he's quit his job like the next month. Again, since working together, we've changed 50 people's lives, 70, 60 people. Yeah, it's tough to know now, because they all graduate and get like crazy results, and we hear from them like maybe once a month, like, hey guys, you know, I make 10K per month now, that's great. my journey, bro, is actually very similar to yours. So I come from a law background, and it was my long life dream to like become a lawyer and make a lot of money, not only for myself, but like to give back to my parents, because obviously I'm the son of two immigrants, so seeing them sacrifice so much for me and for my brother, like it just kind of lit a fire in me. And then when I became a lawyer, and I thought, okay, this is nothing like I'd imagined. Even like from the money point of view, it would have taken me years and years and years to save up enough to even like maybe get them a holiday, you know. So I thought, okay, I have to make money really quickly, and a lot of it, right? Yeah. Basically get into a point of leverage. So same as you, went through Instagram, typed in how to make money online quickly.
Everyone has the same story.
I know, man. And then found an appointment saying, same shit, had a coach, was awful, his CSM, even worse, right? So kind of had to like learn myself, you know, a little bit. And I think it's funny, you mentioned ESA for you.
Yeah.
I actually had a very similar like journey. I started making really good money online. So in my first, I made enough money. I was making about 3K pounds per month. And then I quit my little job. Went full-time into appointment setting. Within 60 days of me being an appointment setter full-time, I made 10K pounds commissions. And then I didn't post my results, but people started hearing about me, because the space is very, very small. And like you, I had guys basically saying, hey, look, how can I get the same results? And I started teaching them for free, because some of them are my friends, some of them were just connections in the space. And then I noticed, okay, I'm actually creating impact on these people's lives, and it's the same impact and the same coaching that I wish I had. And I'm sure it's similar for you. Yeah. It's the same. The way you were teaching guys in your Discord group, it's the things that you wish your coach had taught you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think same for me. When I started teaching them and I started seeing results, and people would tell me, "Oh, Chris, you've literally changed my life from this. I'm able to do, you know, maybe travel more or quit my job, you know." That's when for me I started thinking, okay, maybe coaching is what I want to do, because it just feels so fulfilling. You know? It
is.
And then when we met, it was I think October. The way we met was through Louis. Shout out Louis. It was he just kind of recommended me to go to you, because my aspirations for setting was to kind of raise the bar and make sure people make money and have the same results that I did, and obviously that in the future you did as well. Because I just think that the bar for setting currently is very, very low.
It is.
So when Louis told me about you, because you guys had spoken before, and he mentioned like how you think and the type of person you are, I thought our personalities would like join up really, really well. I didn't know it at the time, because obviously we'd never spoken. So I thought, okay, well look, you don't get what you don't ask for. So I just thought, okay, I'm gonna go on his Instagram, get in his DMs, and just shoot him a voice note, you know. And that's kind of how we met. And I think even like talking about us working together, because you didn't know me, I didn't know you.
Yeah.
I think we ended up being, so I was a head coach for ESA.
Yeah,
right?
You were a head coach first.
For like a month?
For like a month or so. And the crazy thing is that you came in at a very low point in my life, bro. I had a business partner of mine that did me dirty previously. But you came in at a point and you kind of like just ignite the fire in me again. So I think like I'm very grateful for you in terms of that.
Thank you, bro.
I got you in as a head coach first. We have a really different like coaching style and even personality as well. Yeah, I think I'm more of like a visionary, and you're more of like a pragmatist, bro. Like you're more executioner. Yeah, exactly. So like I found that we really matched really well in terms of coaching styles. We're not similar, we're very different. So I think there's like something that I really appreciate you for it, right? You gave me a different perspective of setting. And yeah, after the first month, I realized that, oh, this guy is actually, you know, he can bring me a lot of value. He has a different style for me. And then we just became business partners after, I think in November.
November, a month later. I remember I was that decision for me was so difficult because I was so excited to work with you. And even I remember my first coaching call with the guys, even my first onboarding call, if you will, like when I met everyone, I instantly clicked with them. Like I thought the guys were super locked in. I could see myself coaching them and them getting good results because they were super hungry.
Yeah.
And the systems that you built with ESA, phenomenal. I still think it's by far the best mentorship in terms of systems and delivery, and also the level of care that we all have now for the guys. But for me, the reason it was a difficult decision is because it meant I'd have to give up my coaching.
Yeah, you had a previous one.
Just to talk about that for a second, actually, I think the reason why ultimately I decided to kind of close my coaching business down, if you want to even call it that, and to go into ESA is because with me, I didn't have the systems. I didn't have a team. I didn't have structure. It was literally just people would say, hey, look, can I pay you some money? And I just sit on a call with you and I show you my conversations.
Yeah.
And because I was already doing management at that time for a lot of clients, I could only really take up maybe 3 people, maybe even sometimes 2. But with ESA, because you had already created a system and structure, it meant that I could take my skills and impact way more lives.
100%.
You know, rather than doing 2 or 3 people a month, I could do 20 people, 30 people a month. So even though it was difficult for me to give up something that I'd built, I think I'm so grateful looking back because it's, again, since working together, we've changed 50 people's lives, 70, 60 people. Yeah, it's tough to know now because they all graduate and get like crazy results. And we hear from them like maybe once a month, like, hey guys, you know, I make 10K per month now. That's great. You know? But yeah, I think that's such a pivotal moment for me. Because again, coaching is what I like to do, impacting lives, getting people results that, you know, I wish I had through my mentor. That's exactly like why I got into ESA, you know, and coaching in particular. So,
you know, even though both of us are in B2B, like both of us are doing management, like I genuinely feel nothing beats like changing someone's life. Like someone telling you like, hey Chris, hey Aiden, like you literally helped me like move out of my house, right? Or like, bro, you literally helped me quit my job. Like, there's no feeling that beats that, bro.
I agree.
You know, I don't want to give up ESA because I feel like this is something that can genuinely go really big and impact so much lives, bro. But
the way I see it is B2B is where we make our money and it's great. B2C is where we focus on changing people's lives, like impacting other people on this planet, the people that matter. You know, not leads, not my off-roader, not some sort of, you know, it's actual people that hopefully we'll get to meet at some point at a mastermind or just in person, and we've met a couple of them already. But you're literally changing people's lives with families and passions and hobbies and pains and goals. You know, Vaka, for instance, at 18, to say at 18 that he made enough money from setting to buy himself an apartment is crazy. Like, that is insane.
Do you remember when he first came to us?
His offer was terrible. The way he used to speak on DMs was horrible. It's crazy, but again, bro, that's fine as long as you're there to show up. You know, he was showing up to every one of my calls.
He was.
And even aside from that, he wouldn't wait in between my calls. He would like DM me privately with conversations. We had like a bunch of one-to-ones. So I became so attached to him and his journey. So when he sent a message like, hey guys, I actually just bought an apartment for myself. That, like you said earlier, that hits way more than like any amount of cash collected in a month for any offer owner. Because again, you're literally changing someone's life to such a high quality, you know. Aaron, what's he, 20 in Turkey? 21, making 16K per month or 14K per month? 16K per month.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Joe, who quit, Joe literally said, I want 2 things from this. I want to make enough money to quit my job, and I want to make enough money to travel. He made 11K in his 3rd month. He's been to Marbella, Thailand, Miami, all in the space of like a month or so, and then he's made enough money. Obviously, at 11K per month, you're making very good money. He quit his job like the next month, you know. And there's just so many other wins I could go through, and that's not. I'm not going to list all of them because we'd be here for a while. Yeah. But it's how it makes you feel. You know, it's knowing that once you've had maybe a long day, at EOD, you shut your laptop off, but you know the work you've put in, the calls you've had, the reviews of the DMs or whatever it is, the modules that we're working on, they're literally impacting someone's life.
Exactly,
you know?
bro. Yeah.
It gives you a fulfillment like that nothing else I feel like gives you.
So it's really just not about setting. You know, a lot of people feel like appointment setting is just sending messages, right? But for me, what I like to think about appointment setting is the entry to the info world, right? You learn appointment setting as a skill set, you get the connections, and then you scale from there. You can go into management, closing, operating, whatever you want to do, you know? So that is like one of the best things that I've did, like honestly, like Elite Sellers Academy. I'm really, really proud of it. And
as you should be, man.
Yeah, and I'm really glad that you're part of that as well.
Me too.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, in terms of what we've done and the accomplishments, and you know, I feel like we're very different, but we are similar on this one thing where we always think long term, like what's the next goal? If I was to ask you, like sitting here with me thinking about the next 5 years for
Yeah.
ESA, where do you see it, and what would you like to accomplish on the way?
I want to be the biggest sales education program in the world.
Okay, in 5 years, okay. And what's the journey to get there?
So, of course, setting is our strong suit right now. We have a dialing department
Mm-hmm.
as well, management department as well. Ideally, I want to also go into closing maybe in the future. So, just full stack sales education for young, ambitious men. And yeah, really just change the world, bro, in terms of like helping people learn sales as a skill set, go into business from there. And yeah, I think that's my goal. I really
Mm.
want to just impact the world with you. Just build the largest sales education program, bro, in the world.
And once we do that, we get a mastermind. The
We
biggest
have to, man.
mastermind the InfoSpace has ever seen.
You have to, bro.
Everyone from the group.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I agree, bro. Same for me. You know me. I want to raise the standards for all things, setting included. Look, closing. I mean, we both manage closes,
Yeah.
so I think it's a case of like just sitting down, creating the modules, and figuring out how we're going to teach that to the guys. But I want to be known like you. I want ESA to be known as like the hub of sales for
Yeah.
all things in terms of like B2C, right? And even some B2B. As
Mhm.
we said, we've got growth ops in the community as well. But I really want it to be the thing that raises standards for everyone across the industry, no matter the niche, no matter your experience level, no matter where you're from, or how much you know, how much you don't, how little you have to invest in yourself, or how much.
Mhm.
I want it to be the platform that facilitates growth for everyone. You know?
100%.
And it's a really big goal. Do I think we'll get there? Absolutely, because
Yeah.
what we've already done, I feel like sets us apart from everyone else. So yeah, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I feel like
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be on this journey with anyone else apart from you.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna crush it, man, for ourselves and for the students, you know, present
Yeah.
and future.
Exactly, bro. I think the reason why we have like the success that we have, I would say, is because we focus on fulfillment,
Mm-hmm.
like genuinely, you know, like even for us as well. I think on Mondays we have a call where we sit down, just literally breaking down every single student
Yeah.
on what they did, right? I don't think many coaches do that, bro. Like genuinely, they just focus on like marketing,
I agree.
sales. But for us, it's like, how can we get this student the results we promise them,
Mhm.
you know, and how can we actually deliver that?
The roadmap, right?
Exactly,
The
the
roadmap. That's
roadmap
what's
as
there.
well.
Exactly. Yeah, the check-ins, the amount of calls you get. It's because you're absolutely right. It's the moment you start treating your students like a lead and a number
No.
is the moment you're gonna just completely lose out on all fulfillment, because you're missing the point. You're not there to just get as much money as possible, right? If you want that, get into B2B. B2C is easy to make money with, absolutely, but it's also easier if you're actually if you care about it. It's easier to impact lives than
Yeah.
B2B, and I think that's the point. That's why we focus so much of our time and energy into being personal and having the roadmaps,
100%.
because that's what's going to get the guys results, you know.
Yeah, I think even on like the student side or like the manager side, a lot of managers come to us as well because we have kind of built up a reputation of getting like producing good setters,
Mhm.
right? Like, I have managers that are reaching out to me asking me, "Hey, can I have a setter?" Like almost daily, bro.
Yeah.
Right now.
You put it in the placements group. I see it all the
Exactly.
time,
Yeah. So I don't think this is possible without actually focusing on the product itself.
I agree.
You know.
Yeah.
So of course it's not perfect right now, but we are gonna constantly improve, constantly iterate, and just make it the best product in the world, bro. Honestly.
And I think this partnership, bro, that'll be the reason why we get there. Because if I mess up, you call me out. If you
Yeah.
mess up, I call you out. And it's once you have like a business partner and a friend,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because you're no longer just a business partner for me. Like you're an
Yeah.
actual friend of mine. Well, once you have someone else who shares the same vision but has different strengths
Yeah.
than yours, right? You complement my weaknesses, I complement yours. That's that's a scary partnership for every other coach,
Exactly.
any other mentorship. Like
It's 2v1, bro.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's takeover season. It really is.
Yeah.
And I have so much conviction in what we do and such passion because now I did what I wanted with saying I
Yeah.
got enough money. I provide for my family. Now it's how can I get the same results for someone else?
Yeah.
You know, and that's what's driving us both. I feel like so.
100%, bro. Like it's only gonna grow bigger and bigger. We're gonna constantly improve, make sure that the student get the results they promise. And right now we're in Bali as well with our CD, a close friend of ours, and you know, really just being in person, dialing the fulfillment and the whole system to the next level, man. It's something else, bro. But
Yeah, man.
bro, I wouldn't do it without anyone else, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Genuinely.
Thank you. Brick by
No,
brick,
man,
bro. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.